Look who we got here for the Warrior Woodshop alumni. And we got, here we're live. There's Jake. He took first place. He's pleasing with you.
I took 96.
There's Maximilian. There's Mike and Caden. The question is, who really built the project?
Well, we both built it. Who really paid for it?
That is the ultimate question.
Vlogging out of it?
I'm vlogging.
What up, man?
This is the man right here that built the coolest hockey table and ended our streak.
Come on.
Because we had a waterfall table that won first in the senior division. We had an oak blanket chest over there that won second in the Woods 2 division. So we left it up to you to be in the rookie division to take all three medium pieces, and you had to go and get runner-up.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
Congratulations, though. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Second place.
Me right now.
What?
I can take it right now if you want to.
Anybody up for a cornhole board? There is the table we're referring to. Let's see if I can switch this around. Let's see if I can switch this thing around. I don't know how to do this on this phone. Nope. Runner-up, medium furniture. There's one of our freshman projects. Let's see here. For those of you just joining us, we're at Evening of the Arts at Fox High School, the Warrior Woodshop projects. There we go. I figured out how to turn this thing around. There we go. Now I can see what I'm doing.
We're watching the live video.
You're watching the live video, huh?
Yeah.
Right here.
That just shows the intelligence level of my kids. All right, what we have here is, this is the first year project, or first week project, after they learn how to use the drill. Then they learn how to use the miter saw and the jigsaw and move on to a tissue box. Then we learn how to use the router and build a shelf. Then they move on to gluing up boards and using the planer, and then what we don't have is the miter joint. And then their final project is a piece of furniture. You can see some did the end table. We had a dartboard cabinet. We got one person did a wall. There's Jake's lap desk. This student collects the Chinese, what are they, Chinese or what? Tell Jeremy, get up here. Tell them about your project. You're on my YouTube channel.
Okay.
Just have a seat. Tell them about your project.
Okay, this is my toy stand. I have some family heirlooms I have in my family for swords, and I just wanted to make a stand for it.
And so you base this off of our gun rack plan and modify that, and that's what we want. We want people to make it their own. Thank you. Hey, Connor, have a seat right here. Tell them about your mystery box.
You know who made the chessboard?
Yes, that was Caleb. Caleb Looney made the chessboard.
Did he make the pieces here
And
at
then,
school?
I think he did that in the library 3D printer, yes, or he has one at home, I can't remember. Why don't you sit down on the bench there and tell us about your project? Come on. Don't fall asleep.
I think it'll be pretty hard when I'm drinking the soda.
Well, have a seat. I want tell everybody on the Warrior Woodshop channel about the project you made.
I made a Call of Duty mystery box from Zombies. Took and burned it before I put the golden oak stain on it. Then put the clear coat.
Cool. And you're a junior.
Yeah.
You took a fishing pole rack to state last year. What caused you not to go to state this year? You didn't start till when?
Second semester.
And so I think if you'd have had all year, because you missed the deadline by 2 weeks? and you only had 1 semester to build this. I'd say that's pretty good. I think this would have qualified had it been done on time. So congratulations with that. I got to meet with Jordan over here. Hang on, Jordan, go find your project.
We had, like,
There's, what's his name? He built a bookshelf. I mean, he ranks so high with us, he had to handwrite his sign.
Yeah.
All right, have a seat by your project. Tell me your first name and what you built.
My name is Jordan, and I built a double controller stand.
That doesn't look like the plan that you were given about a month ago.
No, it was totally different.
So what was the plan and what did you do?
It was supposed to be a phone stand, and it would have been probably like cut off right there. But I switched it up and made the double because I wanted to try something different from other people.
And that, again, that's one of the things we preach and try to teach to the kids at the Warrior Woodshop is make the projects their own. And you did an excellent job. Had that been in Woods 1, you'd probably been going to state with it. So are you going to take Woods next year? I can't wait to see what you build.
I'm excited.
Oh, we got one of our critiquers here.
Impressive stuff.
Well, thank you for the compliment.
Very impressive.
This right here, senior project, 4th year senior.
Yeah.
Out of this 15 in the medium senior level, he took first. Out of 184 projects, he took third.
Yeah, those river tables are wild looking.
Well, and the frustrating thing, we're going to say it on camera, is that miter is flawless. And he got no complexity points. You're supposed to get a bonus for complexity or creativity. Tell me that's not creativity. Tell me that's not complex.
I mean, it just keeps going.
Because it's awesome. It's easy to do a waterfall if you have square edges.
Yeah.
But if you have crooked edges, to try to cut that perfect of a miter, that's a challenge.
That's impressive.
Which would have put him first or second at state. That's what's the bummer. This set of cornhole boards took first in the junior level, the middle bracket and outdoor furniture. This one took second, so these two were fighting each other. And then the Woods 1 level, this cornhole set took first place. These are our beginner kids, the ones that didn't have a chance to make it to state because their projects get done too late. I know you're going to be on our video, but take a knee, guys, and tell us a little bit about the project now that you're by it. Or sit on it.
I don't want it. Why not? Yeah, gives a care. Well,
So tell us a little bit about your project.
This is our cabinet, my cabinet. He gets all the credit for it from the state, but I'm paying for it.
Wait till you get the top on it and you get to take credit for the rest of it.
All right. But this is our cabinet we built. It was originally going to be 2 pieces.
Did you build one cabinet or did we build like 3 and there's a bunch of lumber sitting in the shop?
3.5.
Yeah. What did we say? We built 2 cabinets on the same foundation?
Yeah. That's about right.
Hey, that's live and learn, right?
Yep. This is where you got the idea from?
go stand behind the table.
I didn't even put the last name with yours. Now that oh my gosh.
Wait, no, that was my son.
Take a knee. Take a knee. Now, Brandon, your buddy Will is taking the credit for your win at state. Well, I want to hear this story. You're on YouTube on the Warrior Woodshop channel right now.
I don't know why he didn't do it. The man gave me the idea.
You were talking it up in the shop yesterday. Now that we're recording it and proving it, you are quiet as a mouse.
Not true.
Come on, Will.
That's a false statement.
Hello.
Is he like this at home?
Hey, Will, I need you to smile for me so I can get a good
This is
pic.
Will and Brandon. They built matching tables, sort of.
Mine's better.
Okay, let me get one of the 2 of you, and then I get Will with myself.
Oh, that looks good with the
job.
butterflies and flower filter on it.
I gotta get it. They're right there, Will.
Let's go over. It's not just a woodshop show. It is, we call it the Evening of the Arts. So we have our choir, it looks like theater group performing right now. behind the scenes at the Evening of the Arts. Would you like to say something to? We're live on the Warrior Woodshop channel right now. This is Miss Hill and Mr. Meyer. Would you like to say something about your theater troupe?
Well, this is the Fox High School Theater Troupe. This is the cast of Frozen Jr. We just performed a couple of songs from the musical, including Higa, which is only in the musical. It's not in the movie, which is part of what makes it really, really special. But it's a great evening, and I can't wait to take my kids actually around to look at all the artwork and all the woodshop projects and
He
everything.
has 3 kids.
3. I only see 2.
One's getting her ears pierced.
Ooh. Hi there. Not so shy anymore, are we? Hi there. Again, this is what we call Evening of the Arts. It's where all the performing and fine arts get to showcase their stuff. That was the... Let's see what time it is here. That looks like the 6:40 theater show, so they'll be in an hour again. Next we'll have the band in about 10 minutes. Bye, Miss Shop Organizer. You want to come talk about your project?
Yeah, of course.
Let's go over there. Raj is very shy.
He's the tech person.
He is a very tech person. You ask him about an Apple phone, he will never shut up. You tell him Android is the best, and he will turn into a raging beast. So have a seat there and tell us about your projects there. Again, you're live on the Warrior Woodshop.
So there is a couple of projects here, actually. The first one I built this year was this wall sign right here. Pretty cool thing about it, even though it's just for display and you kind of just look at it, I was able to get the color of the epoxy here just right to where you can see the grain right through it.
That's cool.
So that's, I will say, a very unique thing about it. The other unique thing about it is that the corners here, they're completely rounded off. So it gives it that nice sort of Apple-esque
So that's
design.
just a display board then.
Right. Yep,
Okay.
and then this guy right here, this is actually the third thing I built, so kind of going out of order here. This is the third and final thing I actually decided to construct. But the way that this was constructed, it was really experimental at first. The original idea was to have a dowel rod that goes all the way through, but instead I actually had to opt for 2-inch dowel rods on either side that would act like a hinge system, basically. So we decided to go with oak for those dowels just to kind of give it a bit of contrast and keep it nice. And also the epoxy for the Apple logo on this one, I tried to get it to match the sign, but unfortunately we ended up making it more black.
It's honestly, it's like cooking, right?
Right.
A little too much of this, a little too much of that, and you end up with a whole different recipe.
Right.
Now, I noticed on
Nevertheless-
your little display thing it says state competition qualifier.
Right.
Why did you not get to be a participant?
So unfortunately, I did not get to go because my parents, they had work and I just really couldn't make it due to scheduling issues. But
Yeah, unfortunately, just so that for the record, he qualified, he would have went, but due to our graduation scheduling and finals, he had a couple finals that he could not miss, and there's a required test at state, so he would have not even, placed at state, so it wasn't worth taking it down there and paying the registration fee. That is a bummer because what did most of the cutting on this project?
So most of the cutting on this one was really the miter saw as well as the serb saw actually as well.
Cut out the shape. You used a special tool to cut out the shape.
That was the CNC actually that did that, and we actually also built this design from the ground up too. So this design is completely unique to this project itself.
And I think that's what made you a state qualifier. And I think from what I saw for the CNC divisions, I think you would have been a top 5, if not a top 2 or 3.
Right.
It's unfortunate that the schedule didn't work out. You want to tell them about your pens? Because I know you were excited about them.
Yeah, so these actually were also handmade on a lathe. Now this one specifically, this one's actually been through a bit of a history. So this one originally was...
The pen story.
This one was originally a gunmetal color, but unfortunately one day it actually got ran over by a bus. So I had to completely reconstruct all the blanks from the ground up, and I actually had to piece back together this grip right here, which split into 3 different pieces. And the entire blanks themselves were flattened. They
So
were completely
Warrior
cracked and
Woodshop
flattened.
projects are strong enough to be run over by a bus
And reconstructed.
and grip it back together.
Yep, and I actually brought it back in a new color as well, just to give it like a really nice look to it once again. And I will say, even to this day, it's still holding up very, very well, despite
Yeah.
it being paper thin in this area right here.
Only if we had you for 1 more year. You're not coming back till next year, right?
Yeah, unfortunately not.
They done give you that graduation certificate, and you said, okay, I'm out the door.
Yeah.
Where are you headed after this? What school?
Jefferson College.
For what area of study?
So I'll be taking 2 years of Jeffco to just get my gen eds done. After that, I'll be going to either Missouri S&T to pursue electronics engineering or Maryville to pursue electronics engineering.
You say you had a little bit of PLTW background too through the school, right?
Right.
Well, you did awesome work. I'm glad I got to have you in class at least a couple of years.
Thank you. Yeah, and I'll come back and visit for sure.
All right, cool. No problem. Thank you. All right, well, we've been on for about 15 minutes. That's going to wrap it up for this live. Leave comments. We'll take some more video and post them together later. Now if I can get it to shut off.